Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be opening up here another League Battle deck. Always fun to open up these because you're having the opportunity to pretty much play with a deck that is played by someone who has actually won a major tournament. In this case, it would be a national or worlds tournament. With here we have a Mew VMax deck, which is definitely one of the top decks right now. Obviously it was a top deck in the past, but even now it's still definitely a really tough deck out there, so to be able to build this just right out of the box is definitely amazing. I do notice over here that you only get 2 copies of Mew and Mew VMax, but that's okay because even though I have criticized previous League decks for only including 2 copies like Inteleon or the Urshifus, what I did like about the Mew one over here is that you only need to play a 2-2 ratio of these particular cards. You don't actually need to be playing 4 copies, so there is actually no need for me to buy a second copy of this League Battle deck. Just playing it right out of the box is definitely great, of course with a few minor adjustments to the deck as well. But with that being said, it is definitely something that I can't critique in this particular circumstance just because it's played a little differently. Plus you get the Genesect V, which is meant to be your backup boss Pokemon, just in case something bad goes on. But with that being said, let's just get this opened up and let's see what's actually in here, because I do believe there are a lot of new cards, or at least new trainers in this, that would definitely be really beneficial, and we'll just get to that later. Alright, so over here we have our main cards. So here's our 2 Genesect Vs, we have our 2 Mews, and we have our 2 Mew VMaxes. We also of course get our 2 tokens right here. Again, doesn't really matter, but hey, may as well just have them. We have some dice. Again, not a fan of the dice being already numbered the way they are. I would just prefer regular dice, that would be great, but I do like the color scheme of this particular dice set. And we also have here our small booklet of some sort. It's more of like a almost like a guide of how you would play the deck. Of course, it's pretty easy to pick up. All you need to do is read the main card and you could easily just get the gist of things at least. But yeah, this is essentially what you have here, how to upgrade it as well. So definitely very fantastic there. But with that being said, I'd rather just get on here with the cards. So right here we have our main Fusion Strike Genesect V. So it's definitely a very fantastic card. You have your Techno Blast, which is 210, which that's still really great as a backup, attacker. You have your main Mew V, which is also not too bad as well. You could also just search energy, attach it to any Fusion Strike Pokemon, so that's fantastic. And yeah, you can also shuffle this Pokemon and all cards attached to it into the deck when you do the attack. So those are your options, but the main card we are looking at here is the Mew VMax. Absolutely powerful card, a fantastic card. Loving the artwork, it's really dynamic, and being a Fusion Strike card, definitely really fantastic as well. But yeah, this is a really great card. So essentially the first attack is choose one of your benched Fusion Strike Pokemon attacks and use it as this attack, which is pretty powerful because you could essentially just do it for 2 energies. So you essentially have your Genesect in the background and you're dealing 210 damage with just 2 energy. That's insanely powerful, and that could actually apply with any other Fusion Strike Pokemon out there as well. The second attack, Max Miracle, is 130 damage. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. But of course, with Mew VMax, you're mainly going to be using the first one just because of how good it actually is. And yeah, with that being said, this is essentially our bosses. But now let's take a look and see what we actually have inside the regular deck itself. I do like the box. I only wish it was just a little bit bigger to fit in sleeved cards. Magic the Gathering actually makes cardboard boxes to hold decks that are actually big enough to actually sleeve up your cards and then put it into the deck box as well. So that's definitely something that Pokemon could definitely pick up on, could definitely improve on, to at least give us a box that is actually more useful than just a small storage compartment for unsleeved cards. But with that being said, let's take a look at what we have in the deck here. We have our Purple Energy or Psychic Energy. We have our Fusion Strike Energy, which is a fantastic card to get here. Alessa's Sparkle. So again, a lot of great Fusion Strike related stuff, a lot of Psychic supports. Boss's Orders under Cyrus's artwork. We have Choice Belt, a fantastic card as well, just to deal additional damage. So attached on, you could essentially deal 30 more damage. So together with the Genesect attack, for 2 energy to deal 240 damage, that's a whopping amount. We have Meloetta, Power Tablet, Ultra Ball, a fantastic reprint. Absolutely loved playing this card back in X and Y era. So for it to actually come back here in this era is going to be amazing. And together with Quick Ball, I can't wait. Battle VIP Pass, also a very fantastic card as well. Of course, it's restricted to your first turn, but even so, it's just such a fast card. We have Old Cemetery as well. We have Deoxys, which happens to be all 3 strikes, which is definitely fantastic. More Battle VIP Pass. We have Chromomatic, which is I actually really like this card, so that's definitely fantastic there. We have our Double Turbo Energy, a really powerful card. So yeah, can't wait for that. So we have Double Turbo Energy. We also have Twin Energy as well. Twin Energy can't be used on V Pokemon, but that's okay. Just having the ability to turbo out more energy is fantastic. So we'll keep going. Oricorio, which is a very interesting one because I've never seen Oricorio in fire before. We have another Deoxys. We have Power Tablet again. So a few duplicates here. Even Escape Rope is a fantastic reprint as well. Switch. So yeah, definitely a really great deck, a really great build. And honestly, you could just play with this right away. Just sleeve it up. Head over to your locals and play a few games with these, and you will definitely do incredibly well with them. So yeah, this is definitely a really fun opening. I think this is definitely going to be a really fun favorite of mine just because of the way it works. It's so simple, it's so cheap, it's really easy to go into as well. Yeah, it's an efficient deck and I really couldn't ask for more. It's also happening to be a Psychic deck, which is one of my favorite energy types as well, alongside Water. So yeah, this was definitely really fun, but definitely let me know what you guys actually think about this. If you guys were to actually do some upgrades to this deck to adjust it a bit, what would you do differently? Let me know your builds. I could definitely use a bit of tips and tricks to actually improve myself on this particular deck here. But with that being said, thanks for joining me today. I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you all next time.